7:15 is the time. Let's talk Money Tuesday right now, and answering your questions about money matters. Financial planner Stewart Welch of the Welch Group joins us here in the studio like he does every Tuesday. Good to see you.
Good morning, Rick.
Okay, you got a variety of questions. We kind of have a mixed bag. You want to talk about Alabama's 529 plan. This is a college savings account. Here's what the question is in a nutshell. What's the best tax strategy for the Alabama 529 plan? Set it up from there.
Well, this particular reader had $50,000 sitting in a New Mexico plan, and there are literally thousands of Alabamians who have tens of thousands of dollars sitting in plans outside of Alabama. And what's changed is Alabama has a really good plan now. And so this reader was saying, or this viewer was saying, if I transfer the money in, don't I get this tax deduction? And his plan was to transfer all of the money in before the end of this year, which was $50,000. And the way the Alabama law is set up is if you transfer in up to $10,000, for up to $10,000 you get an income tax deduction. What that means is $500 in your pocket. So my recommendation,
and this is the state taxes.
This is state. This is at the state level. So instead of moving all $50,000 in year one this year, what I recommended is he moved $10,000 in now. Move $10,000 in January, and then every January until he gets all the money transferred in. That way he creates a benefit of not $500, but he creates a benefit of at least $2,500.
Okay, so let's talk about this, because the idea here, you mentioned, I mean, for a long time Alabama's 529 plan was rated low on a number of issues, primarily because of tax setup for it. The state changed that up, and you say the whole idea here is the state's trying to get people to invest, Alabamians to invest in the 529 plan. And
it is now, you're exactly right, Rick, and it is now one of the best plans in the country. So it is the plan that we're recommending, and the fact that you're getting an income tax deduction for moving the money in is just a big benefit.
Okay, let me throw out another question, because a lot of folks sitting at home right now are listening to this and say, wait, isn't it something that Alabama is doing that's causing a lot of problems? That's the PACT plan. Totally different setup, totally different way than the way a 529 plan works, which a lot of states have turned to over the last few years.
That's exactly right. So the PACT plan is completely different, and they have actually abandoned the PACT plan. There's no more PACT plan available in Alabama. Now, there are people that have PACT money, and that money's basically frozen based on the 2010 tuition prices, so there's no inflation protection there. And I think you have to look really closely at those. I've got actually a viewer question on that I may answer in the next couple of weeks.
One other question about all this: when you get into 529s, people will say, okay, is this money set aside that just kind of continues to grow? I mean, it goes with the markets too. It's going to ebb and flow with the market as well. It just typically is going to be invested in a more safer way, kind of like an IRA or any kind of retirement fund, right?
So, Rick, you have a number of different investment options. So you could actually choose a fixed income option where you don't have the stock market fluctuation, but normally we're recommending what's called an age-weighted plan. And so as the participant, as the child gets closer to college age, the plan automatically becomes more conservative. They start selling stocks and buying bonds. And there are three levels of that plan. There's a kind of the conservative, moderate, and aggressive level of those age-weighted plans within Alabama's 529 plan, as well as you can pick, a straight stock option, or you could go to a straight fixed income option.
You can, of course, ask your own money questions to us, gda@wbrc.com. You can send an email there, or Stewart at welchgroup.com. It's good to see you.
Perfect.
Thanks
you, Rick.
so much. Good day, Alabama.